Well, the players here at the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu are going to have the sun shining down on them. They'll be looking forward to that, no doubt. I'm Derek Ray. With me for commentary is Lee Dixon. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Spain against England.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Looking forward to a bright, lively start in this one. Quick tempo. Who can be the dominant force in the first 20 minutes? They could get the upper hand in this one.
Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today. Koke starts with Sergio Busquets in central midfield, and Morata is the main striker for this match. Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors. Nick Pope gets the nod between the posts. Kyle Walker plays with Ben Chilwell in the fullback positions. Jadon Sancho starts with Raheem Sterling out wide. And the centrepiece of the attack today is Harry Kane. And this confrontation is underway. Declan Rice. Determined defending. Morata. And slipped through beautifully. Well, wasted opportunity here. Would have been a decent chance, but offside the verdict. Disappointing pass. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man. Lee, what do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, he plays the game as if the ball's his own. He lends it to other players. He's the glue between the team, between the different departments of the team, and he links everything together.
Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. And space to cross it. And he might be through here. Still alive. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Chilwell. Here's Mount. Sterling. Plenty of running room in the wide position. Morata, well, he's allowed it to go over the touchline, so a throw-in. Promising looking attack. And teammates to play it to. And a goal here from Harry Kane! He's opened the scoring. What a boost for his team.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a lovely ball into the box, and that's a good header. Eye on the ball, concentration. It's a lovely finish.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. One 0 then. Garcia. Koke. And Torres on the ball. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Morata is up there, making sure nothing untoward happened. Oh, he's given the ball away. Mount. And he's got the beating of his opponent. So hard to overcome Jordi Alba. Well, there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. He's allowed his opponent to get past him. This could be the equaliser. And it is the equaliser. Well, now, that could be a huge turning point in this game. They carry the momentum.
Well, let's look at this again. Magical football on the break. Surprise is the key. And then through on goal. Do you go for placement or do you go for power? Well, he certainly wasn't messing around, was he? Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. It's a really lovely finish.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Got himself forward pretty well here, Harry Kane. Morata. And winning it back. Really nice ball. Sterling. Offside, a tight one. Ferran Torres. Far from a good pass. Mount. Good idea, that particular move, but not to be. And showing fine vision. And he takes on the shot. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. A chance now with the corner. Played into the centre of the box. Can he do it to take the lead? A goalkeeper on top of his game.
Well, that's like the other end, the striker putting it in the net. The goalkeeper has to keep it out, and what a brilliant way to do it.
And firing it into the area. Gets his glove on it. Sergio Ramos. On to Koke. And a decent delivery, but the keeper takes command. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. Sterling. Mount. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. An authoritative challenge. And that is that. Half-time here in the Spanish capital. You've certainly got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Lee.
Well, he's been involved in most of the positive things in that first half, and obviously getting that goal has given his team a huge boost for this second half.
Really tense battle so far, and now the second half is underway. Sterling. Space afforded him. How about the cross? It's been aimed towards the front post. Just not testing the keeper at all with that cross. Ramos. Dani Olmo. Morata. And a throw-in forthcoming. Delightful pass. And room now out on the wing. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Giving the ball away. Excellent block. And a throw-in it's going to be. Ferran Torres. Ball's gone. And space for them here on the flank. And Kane prepared to fire. The end product just wasn't there. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. All in all, a broken counter-attack. Mount. Good-looking ball, there could be a chance now. Careless in possession. Morata. And Torres on the ball. Good visualisation and execution. Well, it was pretty straightforward for the goalkeeper. Mount. Sterling has it. And providing width. In by Sterling. And a wonderful save.
All types of save keepers make, but that's really important. Look how close the striker gets.
But he's gone short with it. I must admit, I thought he was going to score with that header.
Yeah, it was a quality cross, and he gets up well, and it's just wide.
An alert intervention. Henderson. Kane. Chilwell. It's opening up for them. Great save following the close range effort.
Look how close he gets to the goalkeeper. It's a really, really good save in the end.
Fired over by Henderson. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. And it's a matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes. Rashford. Walker. Bad pass. And that is going to be a free kick. Pedri. The ball with Rodri. On the attack. Is there to be late drama? It needs an accurate cross. And caught with ease. No real threat from the cross. Walker.
Derek, the visitors dominating possession. It's been really impressive. They're creating the openings. Who's going to be the brave one? Who's going to be the hero?
Calvert-Lewin. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been foiled. How pivotal could that be at this stage of the game?
Well, that's a solid save. Really good reactions there.
A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. The referee might well have been tempted to book him for that. Resisted the temptation. And time for the change now. He's given it straight to the opposition. Mount. Struggling to keep the ball. Ferran Torres. Delightful pass. Well, it all counts for naught. Mount. Still pushing for a winner. And that is the whistle for the end of the 90. Nothing at all to separate these two. Canales. Fruitful looking attack. And snuffing out the danger. Well, they've won the ball back quickly. Well, let's see about the cross. Well, the crossing needs to be a bit better than that. Mount. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Morata. Well, body in the way. Now can they counter clinically? Will they profit from this situation? Well, it fizzled out. Rodri. And Torres on the ball. Running room in the wide position. Interception to snuff out the danger. Calvert-Lewin. Beautifully weighted ball. Room to roam on the wing. Perfect challenge. And beyond the last defender, offside. Half-time in extra time, and still they are level. Jack Grealish. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. And a throw-in forthcoming. Morata. Promising looking ball. Takes aim. Still could be dangerous. But it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. Mount. And tremendous defensive intuition from Sergio Ramos. Oh, he's through here. Surely. In it goes! A goal to get the blood flowing. Just what he wanted.